Hello, Zevlin here, and welcome to a new playthrough of Europa Universalis 4, this time with the Superstates mod. Now in this mod, basically, it's an alternate history mod starting in 1444 if these states were around. It includes Australia, which I think is pretty cool. Might be interesting to do a playthrough down there. And it has different start dates, basically just like 1810, USA, Mexico, Confederate States, stuff like that. You can start as Australia in a 1901 start. I kind of like the strange time start date though, just starting in 1444. And I believe I'm going to play as Missouri. And the reason why I'm picking Missouri, there's a couple different reasons. First of all, I'm from there. It has a little special place in my heart. Don't like that it's pink. That's weird. But whatever. I'm not going to judge. And also, it's got an interesting little start here. It does have 8 neighbors, which is, you know, more than any other state. And it's very near Texas, which is a little scary. And basically, from what little bit I've messed around with this mod, New York is very strong. Texas and California are very strong, as they should be. I mean, they're big states, and you know, lots of tax income and such. Another thing, Illinois actually happens to be pretty strong. So I'm kind of surrounded by a few weaker neighbors, a few stronger neighbors, so it's kind of an interesting start to me. The landlocked thing, a little bit of a hard start. I kind of like not being landlocked when playing EU4, but we'll see what we can do about that. Let's go ahead and jump in and get started playing. So it pretty much runs just like any other start of EU4 of some random random country. So let's just jump in and start, I guess. Let's look. Achieve religious unity, improve relations with Arkansas, protect our brethren in Williamson, which is right down here. Now these names are actual county names in the state of Missouri, just like all these are actual county names in these states as well. Now there are many more counties. Cole County is actually in the middle, kind of right here-ish. And Jackson County's around Kansas City here. St. Louis County's here. And then there's many more counties. Some of you probably know that, some maybe not. Anyway, let's just take a quick look at our state here. Now, we have disconnected Catholics. And I, though, am American Baptist. But this is a disconnected Catholic, and I cannot turn this. I actually have to have a little bit higher base value, so I'm going to have to raise my stability or, you know, something else before I can actually do that. I'd love to grab the Achieve Religious Unity mission, but it's going to be a while before we can get that going. Improve relations with Arkansas, however, is acceptable. But let's start with rivals. Let's see who rivaled us. Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Tennessee. Okay, so these two, this one, and this one. I'm definitely going to rival Kansas. No question in my mind, I'm rivaling Kansas. Being from Missouri, Kansas, kind of a bit of a rivalry there. Mostly due to the universities in the two states. Alright, let's see. Who else do I want to rival? Iowa's a fairly easy target. I love to rival these guys, but I'm not going to rival them both. Actually, I'm going to see... they both rival me, of course. That's interesting. I could get it allied with Illinois. Oh, that's very good. Texas. Yes. That is going to be my very first move. I need to be friends with Texas early on. Need to make sure I'm not at war with them. Alright, what else? So, Kentucky... Let's see. Iowa for sure. That's an easy choice. Let's just do Iowa. Iowa. I think. Hold on. Maybe we should look at some allegiances here. Texas doesn't have any allies. Yeah, whatever. Iowa. And I'm going to wait for the third one. I'm going to see what allies these states have. If one of them doesn't have allies, or one of them, you know, doesn't have strong allies, it may choose them. All right, trade. I think for now, click from trade here where I have 5%, and yeah, that'll probably be good. I'm not going to make a bunch of money off trade anyway. I don't think I quite make enough to get advisors. Maybe I do. First, I probably ought to build my army up. Let's see. 5-1. I can have 8 total units, so I'm going to build 1 more cavalry and 1 more infantry. Then, let's see what advisors we have. National Unrest may be good. Diplo relations is always very good. Fort defense and reinforce speed. I think my first choice, I'm going to first move my points up to admin. And then I'm actually going to take a Diplo rep guy. Just for the Diplo rep. I don't really care about the points or whatever. Just being able to get some early alliances a little easier and such. Now, we are a republic, so there's no royal marriages or anything. Let's let a day or two tick by. And then let's see what missions we may have. Improve relations with Arkansas. Nope, still same missions. Interesting. Sometimes when you do some rivalries, Kentucky and Tennessee still don't have. It's probably going to take them a couple of days. Let's just go ahead and let some time pass. I don't think I missed any steps, other than maybe raising my stability. Probably not, because of the religious unity problem. Okay, so allies. Florida and Virginia. Or just Arkansas. Huh. I think I'm going to rival Kentucky. Just because they have a little bit weaker of alliances. Alright, another thing I absolutely need to do. Issue embargo. Issue embargo. Wait the 2 days, then issue embargo again. Alright. So, alliance offer from Oklahoma. Interesting. Okay, that's another thing I should probably look into, is who am I going to ally and who am I going to not bother with? Because it could pull me into some rather unfortunate wars. Oklahoma, right? Are you allied with anybody? No. Texas. Arkansas and Missouri. So I definitely want to start improving relations with Arkansas. Why do they hate... Why do I hate them? Oh, because they're allied to a rival. Okay. Well, let's start improving relations with Texas. I think that's important. I'm going to dismiss that alliance offer for now. I'm going to see what Texas does. Texas is going to have a lot of influence on me early, as far as decisions go. I don't necessarily want to help them get bigger in any way, but I definitely want them to help me get bigger, of course. Let's go ahead and kick this up to speed 4. I think it's going to be a bit of a slow start, unless I can come up with some easy, quick wars. Unfortunately, though, why do you not like me? Okay. Minnesota and Ohio. They could be a fairly good ally as well. Like I said, they're pretty strong at the start. Should probably be fabricating claims on people as well. But I'd really like to be able to grab a few allies. Okay, good. I can ally them now. We're just going to do that instead of improving relations. No, they don't like me. Okay, so let's ask for military access. Now in a month I should be able to do something with them. There we go. The enemy of enemy would have eventually ticked up as well. But this is a little faster. Let's grab that alliance as well. Hopefully they don't pull me into any stupid wars. And let's use our diplomat to start fabricating claims on Kansas. So I think that's going to be the first thing. Conquer Tulsa. Improve relations with Arkansas. Oh, that's probably very good. Hold on. Let's take a look at this. Military, armies, Oklahoma. Oklahoma has 5,000 total troops. So, conquer Tulsa. And stop improving relations with Texas for a second. Declare war. Take Tulsa. Call Texas. Yes. Illinois will not come. Why? Distant war? Yeah. The problem with calling Texas, though, is if they siege stuff, they may not give it to me because it borders them. Do they have claims? They have claims on Oklahoma City itself. Maybe I don't want to claim or call in Texas. We can always call in Texas later, I believe. I think they'll come in if I really need help. So let's go declare war on Oklahoma. Take Tulsa. Will not call in Texas. I don't think I need their help. Let's go ahead and let's make our leader. Instead of using our military power early, let's just make our elected leader our military leader. Wait, what's going on here? Texas, you're not going to declare war, are you? Ooh. Looks like they might spring on this and declare war. If they declare war on Oklahoma separately, that could be really bad. Oh crap. Did I get there too early? Oh, jeez, that was almost bad. Alright, let's just go sit in Oklahoma City. That way Texas can't do it. Oh, crap. Yep. Here comes Texas. Alright, who has the siege? Texas, of course. Okay, well, I'm just gonna set in Oklahoma, or in Tulsa. Crap, I'm not gonna get their capital. I knew I should have called in Texas. That could be bad. Huh. Alexander McNair would die. Do I care? Let's make him not a leader. Ah, crap. Select army. Let's just move everybody to the right here and select that unit. Therefore, the leader's not there. There's no leader in the army, and our guy died. So we have a choice between a 4-3-4, a 1-5-3, a 1-2-4. I think the 4-3-4 is the best choice there. Now we have a new guy. Easy enough. No real loss. I didn't lose stability or anything. That's one of the cool things about being a republic. Oh crap, we're taking loans. That's not very good. Let's lower our maintenance. There's no reason to have our maintenance up. Let's wait for our sieges. I don't know what Texas is going to end up doing. I really hope they don't end up vassalizing them. That could be a complete mess. Maybe we just take Tulsa out of this. Alright. A claim on Kansas. Let's go ahead and fabricate claims on Iowa now. And start improving relations with Texas again. I really should have called them into this war. Dang. Should have known better. Texas is going to spring on its first weakest neighbor. Alright, sieges, hurry up and finish. Improvements in government technology, gain inflation. Absolutely will take this every time, no matter what. Don't care about a little inflation for some extra points. Alright, let's see if I can piece this out. I have no diplomats. Come home. Alright, I just want Tulsa. And your money. And your war reparations. Perfect. Texas, do whatever you want. No sense in having my guys stacked on this. No reason not to start coring this. Alliance offer from Mississippi, huh? Okay, this one's Mississippi. Just allied with Georgia. Enemy of Arkansas and Louisiana. Georgia is an enemy of Alabama, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina. I don't want to get involved in their stuff. Okay. The trial thing keeps popping up during this. Just seems to be a constant random event. And I do gain back Republican tradition pretty fast. Which reminds me, I'm going to take this one to gain the points and lose Republican tradition. It'll come back fairly rapidly. I never went through the ideas. So, as Missouri, we start with infantry combat ability plus 10%. Pretty nice. Yearly Republican tradition plus 1. And that's why I don't mind taking the negative there. And land leader fire once I get all these filled up plus 1. Which is pretty good. Prestige decay, minus 1%. Discipline, plus 10%, which is another reason why I wanted to pick Missouri, is I love discipline. It's very, very good. Some extra land force limits modifier with some land attrition. Cavalry combat ability. Idea and tech costs, which this is a little late to be getting this. It would have been better if this was earlier, but, you know, there's still some ideas and techs to get past this point. Trade range and colonists and plus settler chance, which is pretty interesting considering by the time you get that, a lot of this is going to be settled. And almost all of this over here is settled. There's not a lot to settle, to be honest, you know? Like, I mean, getting some of this would be cool. But I have this strange feeling that other states probably get those, like an idea to have a settler earlier. I've not really looked at a lot of them. But I'm assuming, like, somebody gets some settlers. Or will take settler ideas. Okay. Rival of rival. West Virginia liking me. Probably not going to do that, though that is pretty good amount of points. Claim rivals province of Scott. Yes, I will be doing that. Fabricated claim on Scott. I think I'm already doing so. I am. Perfect. I thought I was already doing that. Let's go ahead and continue improving relations down here. There we go. Alright, what about force limits? How am I doing? I can build one more. I'm going to build one more infantry, just to be a little cheap. And I think I can repay this loan pretty safely. Yeah, for sure. Alright, where is my next thing? Iowa, New Mexico, and Wyoming. So I can get to war with Iowa, and Kansas at the same time. Who are you at war with? West Virginia and India? Indiana? I rivaled Kentucky, though, I think, right? Yeah, Kentucky. Allied with Arkansas, Georgia, and Michigan. So that's a pretty big... That's the problem. Another problem with being in this little area here is lots of interesting rivalries. Minnesota is generally pretty strong as well, I think. I may consider allied with Illinois already. So I may consider allying them. We'll see. Probably ought to bump the maintenance enough to let this actually reinforce a little bit. Suppose it will slowly. 40 troops every month. Yeah, let's bump it a little bit. Let's let that get done. There's our claim and our mission. Conquer Sedgwick. I don't know. I'm not sure I really want to go to war with Kansas just yet. Especially because Texas and Illinois will not come. Why not? Fighting in another war. War exhaustion. Okay, I'm going to have to wait for those wars to end before doing anything with them. So we'll wait on taking a mission as well. Alright, so I have another guy free. Let's start fabricating claims on Warren here in Kentucky, just in case I get a chance to go to war with them. Also, what else? What else can I be doing? St. Louis has a little bit of unrest, but that's to be expected. The religious differences. I could bump autonomy, but this is a pretty high base tax area. I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm just going to let the unrest settle out naturally. I could actually lower it and just bump this up so high that I guarantee some rebels eventually, and therefore get more trade power, you know, a little bit everything, basically. I'm not sure I want to do that or not. I think I'm pretty happy with just letting this tick down naturally. Alright, culture accepted. We now accept Oklahoman. Okay, well, I think that's going to do it for the first episode. As always, you help out a ton. If you like the video, please like and consider subscribing if you're not already a subscriber. And thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you next time.